to the annual Innisfil Christmas Parade presented by Ice Corp. I am here with Councillor Donna Orsatti.
Hi, everybody.
Awesome.
And Madison, this is, you're right, it's presented by Ice Corp, which is Innisfil Community Events. It's a group of volunteers that run all year long to hold events for the community. And this is their 23rd year of bringing Santa Claus Parade to the town of Innisfil.
That is incredible.
And
That's
you're
a long time.
a resident of Innisfil, so you've watched many of these parades.
Yeah, so my name is Madison Fitzpatrick, and I'll be your host this evening as well.
Yes.
So I've been a resident here for about 21 years now, and it's been great watching this community grow and seeing all the different, towns in this township come together, and it's a great day to celebrate this town and what we've accomplished.
Well, it is, and I think the charm of Innisfil Parade is that it's small rural town Ontario.
Yes.
And what that means is that the parade is comprised of 78 floats this year.
Wow.
And it's all clubs, organizations that parents and kids put together the floats. They work nights and weekends, and it's their ideas that they put it together, and they're excited.
Yeah, it's a lot of work that gets put into it, right? A lot of thought, a lot of time, patience, and getting everything together. It takes a lot of work.
It is. You start to hear the So Simcoe Police very involved in the parade. They close off all the roads and involved in the community throughout the year, so they love participating today.
Amazing.
So way of the kids being familiar with them in the community.
It's very important for the members of the community to be aware and safe with their policemen and firefighters and everything like that. It's awesome.
I think in the first car that we have with South Simcoe Police, we should have our police chief, Fletcher, and not sure if we have our deputy chief, Robin McCleary, but they will be in the parade.
Awesome.
Actually, I do see our Chief Andrew Fletcher there, so he's waving to the crowds. And they're actually followed by Innisfil Fire and Rescue, our Chief John Pegg and Deputy Chief Tom Rayburn. And we have a second Deputy Chief that has just been nominated in Innisfil, so Tim McCallum. So we welcome him, going to see them. Hi, Chief. Hi. Merry Christmas.
It's amazing to see everybody from the community come out, right? Even from the top of the community, members and who have really done amazing things for this community to come together.
Yes, yeah. I think this is where we start to have all our bands and pipes and
all the
that
great
adds
music
excitement.
Coming together. Yeah, exactly.
For Fire and Rescue. Important members of our community, always giving back.
Yes.
They'll be holding their tree lighting ceremonies starting next week. Just have a little pause as we hear our pipes and drums.
Look at their outfits.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah. And it's a lot for them for the dressing for the weather. Let's hear what they...
Must be cold under those kilts, eh?
I think so.
Oh, I love their flags. Got the 150th anniversary flags that they're holding. That's awesome.
What's important, Madison, I don't know if you can just hear me, if we could capture, we have our MP John Broussard.
Hi.
And Madison, I want to point out here, our member of provincial parliament, Julia Monroe.
Amazing.
She is the longest standing female member in parliament.
That's incredible.
For 22 years. She'll be retiring next year.
That's incredible.
And they have a portrait of her up in the legislature recognizing her as the longest standing female member of parliament.
Good for her, incredible. It's our CMP cruiser there, flashing their lights and their sirens. It's always nice for the kids to hear
It is.
And
I think the kids love the sound of this, and there goes some of the things they're shooting off.
Amazing.
That's all through the Innisfil Fire and Rescue. And I think what's important is they're always out in the community teaching the kids with Sparky the dog about fire safety.
Yeah. I remember because I went to school in Alcona. I went to St. Francis of Assisi, and we always had lessons. The firemen would come in, and we would always do those lessons on what to do, what's safe, what's not.
Yeah.
So it's really great how they can interact with the community, especially with the schools. And
it
educating.
is.
So
it is because
awesome.
we just awarded recognition to a young girl who is 5 years of age who saved her father's life from what she learned from this. Her mother was at work. She called her father's a diabetic. She called 911 and her mom and saved her father's life.
That's
and
incredible.
It's because of what they learned.
Yep.
Fire and the importance of
well, this float has a fireplace on it.
It does.
Which is
Kids all
awesome.
warm. They love being in part of the parade.
I bet
So a
those
lot of
firemen
this is the children of many of the
Yes,
members of our
yes.
Innisfil
I
Fire
bet
and
those
Rescue.
firemen are warm in those outfits. They're meant to keep them safe from the fire, but I bet they're the warmer ones today out of all of us.
I think so. Well, it's a perfect day. It's not raining.
Exactly.
A little bit of snow on the ground, and it's cool, so it really puts you in the mood for Christmas.
Exactly.
And if you haven't
Christmas
started
spirit,
to think about it, you will after this weekend with all the parades happening.
Oh yeah, and so many parades, across
There
the province
is.
have been going
That's
on.
right.
And
Yeah!
wow.
Oh, they're shooting off. I don't know what's in those little gift packages.
Yeah, it's great to see the community come together and celebrate Christmas and be active in the community. It's awesome. We have so many floats today, so
We do.
excited
we
to
do.
see them all.
And we were talking about that earlier about the floats and how it's all the groups and volunteers have put it together.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it takes a lot of time.
And I
and
think
effort.
that's what adds the charm to the small communities
for sure.
because then they take pride. They remember this for years.
Yes.
One of our vintage trucks with the
That's
Innisfil
awesome.
Fire Department and our crew. I see one of our firemen that just won 2 awards for the town of Innisfil,
Wow.
Craig Hembry. And
Got the kids handing out candy. It's awesome.
yes. So here we have the boat that goes on the water in the summertime. The police have one as well. Very important for Innisfil, especially along the shores of Lake Simcoe with more boating and rescue in the wintertime with our ice fishing industry. So reminding everyone who goes out on that ice, take a cell phone with you, let your family know where you are,
all the
and wear a flotation suit if you have one.
Stay safe.
Mm-hmm. This is nice. You're going to see. We're starting to see the whole member of all the Girl Guides, the Boy Scouts, the Cub
awesome.
Scouts. Were you a member? Were you?
I was not actually, no, but I always wanted to get involved with that. My cousin, my 11-year-old cousin Joseph, he's in Boy Scouts in Newmarket.
Oh,
so
yes.
he's just loving it.
It's
he's
so
loving it.
good
So,
for kids.
yeah.
I had my sons in the Beavers and Cub Scouts, and I was a Girl Guide at one time. And
Amazing.
I think it's important you learn teamwork and respect.
Yep. All the important things.
It is. And in
leadership.
when you move to a town, it's a great way to get involved and meet your neighbors and for kids to make friends in a positive way.
Oh yeah, in school, a lot of kids don't always interact in different classes. And
They're
stuff
a little
like that.
shy.
So, yeah, and extracurricular activities outside of school is a great way to be involved in your community and meet new friends, and especially for the kids, right? So that's awesome.
Yes. So our Alcona beavers have a beaver eye, big cutout on their float.
That's awesome.
I'm sure they help to decorate it. It looks like lots of painting and
Yes.
decals on there. There. Oh, so sweet.
They got all their gifts in their hands, ready for Santa.
That's it. That's it.
Still the cubs,
The cubs, yeah.
the beavers in their
And that's nice in their
canoes.
2 canoes.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what I love about the parade is people lining the streets. We see people with reindeer antlers, and
Yep.
not just kids, adults, the parents
Oh, of
getting
course, of
involved.
course, yeah.
Santa hats.
Yep.
I always bring out my hat. This
looks
time of
great.
the year,
It looks
I wear it
amazing.
every day in the car because it makes people smile.
Oh, of course.
And it
Christmas
just
spirit,
it's warm,
right? Yeah.
puts me in the mood.
Yeah, we have people lined up out here, even in the cold. It's a little
We
chilly out here
do.
today, but
With their blankets,
Yep.
they're nice and warm. We have our Sea Scouts.
it's a great looking boat.
Yes. All ready for Christmas decked out. And they've got their life preservers on. So hopefully that image again,
Yes.
we're talking
A
about
reminder.
safety in the
Yes,
water. So I
of
think
course.
it teaches
Very
the kids
important.
that. And they're followed by the First Stroud Scouts group.
That's a very big float.
It
Got
is.
Frosty the Snowman at the front. Some of the children are dressed up in gift boxes. They're all wrapped up. It's very cute.
They look like little presents. Even has some mascots walking behind them. I'm sure part of the Scout group family pets.
Adorable.
It's cute. You can actually see more dogs and pets today because we have several of the Innisfil veterinary clinics involved in
yes,
this.
I think they're in the parade as
They
well. So
are.
it'll be. I might have to go out there and cuddle with them.
I
before.
I know. I'm always looking at them. I'm like, oh, they're so cute.
Yeah.
They have reindeer.
Yeah.
They're dressed up, and they seem to enjoy the excitement too. And I think it's a good thing to remember your pets and be careful for them with
Yeah.
the holidays,
Yeah.
with small toys
Yes.
and. Just,
I brought my animals. They have little coats on this year,
Oh.
so to keep them a little warm, just make sure the pets aren't out in the cold,
Yeah,
too long.
yeah.
It's really important.
Madison, what we have here in the van is Lakeside Retirement, and they are the only retirement home in Innisfil here. They're just located on Innisfil Beach Road, and the residents love to get involved in this activity. And of course, it's too cold, too long for them to walk.
Right.
But they're riding in here, and many have their hats. They have their waving. You can't see through the glass, but they've got their reindeer antlers
Amazing.
on.
It's so
their
important to have them
hats.
in the parade.
They love it.
They're so
they
part
feel
of our
part of it.
community.
and-
Yeah.
Yes. In Power, which is Innisfil's hydro, participating, I believe, for the first time. They've got their family members out here.
Awesome. Got a Christmas tree on their float.
They
Looks
do.
Awesome.
All their glitter, and they're handing out some little goodies. I think that's what kids like too, is all the little
I
treats
know,
they
right?
get. It's like
Yeah,
over here.
yeah. It's like a little taste before Christmas, right?
I know.
Got Pace Credit Union following in their little smart car, dressed up as
Decked
Rudolph.
out. They're very involved in the community, supporting a lot of the local groups and organizations, funding for the rec center. So a very important service in the community. And talk about important services,
Exactly.
ambulance services.
We literally
Our
have the lifesavers of the
paramedics, so
community
we-
over here.
Thank them for all that they're doing.
Yes. And again, those are probably the warm ones today.
They are. They
Those
are.
suits look amazing. Ambulance is all all decked out in Christmas gear.
You
Got their
see-
toy drive on.
Yeah, you see a lot of different floats from large transport trucks.
Yes.
And ambulance. And what's nice is they pulled throughout the community. So a lot of the farmers who don't participate in
yeah.
this allow their equipment, and a lot of the
wow.
construction companies. So it's given back. We can see that this one here is Stephen Rivet from Cookstown that has put together the float for the Innisfil Soccer Club to be able to use. And I think that's what small communities are all about.
And it's always like I played with the Innisfil Soccer Club since I was so small, right? So I know that there's so many people involved in this club, and it's nice to see people, like, you know, people in our community helping out other people, right? Innisfil
U13 girls rep team. Now, I'm not sure what that group is, because I believe
it's part of the soccer
is
team.
it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the rep league is.
You can tell I was not involved in this.
I'll tell you all the lingo.
Oh, you're going to tell. I'm going to rely on you for all those. I had my sons in the soccer.
Oh, yeah?
But,
awesome.
Yes, yeah. This is part of the Innisfil Beach Cruisers.
Wow.
The men all love this. I say every year my husband wants one under the Christmas tree. We haven't gotten one yet. But these classic cars are owned not only by men, but women too. Our camera girl here is also cheering them on. So it's about your dream and passion and enjoying it. We got people down there in the audience dancing. Makes you want it.
Awesome.
And thank heavens, because today's weather allowed them to participate.
Right, yeah. Again, it's a beautiful day for, you know, the community to come together and to see all of our amazing floats. So we're blessed for that.
Because with the classic cars, there's been some years with the snow, they've not been able to participate because they have to be indoors.
Right.
And so we're really happy to have them here today.
I think my dad is out there somewhere watching this, so he's going to be so happy to see these.
See?
Yeah.
Merry Christmas.
Oh, wow.
The horns, the trucks. They have this group holds a classic car show every year down at Innisfil Beach Park.
Oh, wow.
And it's open to all the public, and encourage you to watch for it in the local paper and get out, and they talk about their cars, allow people to look at them, and they have great 50s music usually playing. It's a lot of fun.
And what do we have here?
Well, our Barry Kempet's gymnastics, and every year they're doing cartwheels. Have you ever done a cartwheel?
Yes.
I've
not so
attempted to.
successfully, but yeah. And it's funny because as I was getting ready for one of my floats that's actually in the parade, one of the cashiers at the store was saying, "Oh, my daughter's in the parade and she's gonna be doing cartwheels."
That's it.
She said that she did almost 300 cartwheels last year.
Well, they're already up to 100 cartwheels at the start of the parade, and I think by the time they finish, they're close to 1,000.
Yeah, that's insane. Well, they got the counter there, so
they do. They have
awesome.
the walking counter every time they do it. I'm so impressed. My cartwheel is not to be shown to anyone.
That's awesome.
Oh. We've asked the floats to put their numbers in their windows so that it helps us to know which number they are in the parade, because with 78 floats, it's hard when sometimes they get a little out of sync.
Yes.
We want to give them credit. They've worked hard to be here, and they deserve some recognition. So this one coming up is the New Life Baptist Church. And how appropriate, because the signs on their packages are all about the season, joy and hope.
That is really important for the holiday season, you know.
It is. It's not about the presents. I mean, people love receiving a present, but it's not about that. It doesn't have to be big. It can just be a token in a little card that says what you're going to do as a random act of kindness for them.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%.
Because it's really about enjoying the time with family and friends.
Exactly, and sharing what each other mean to them, right?
We
You know
do.
what I mean? It's important.
Yes,
So.
yeah. And this
Merry
community.
Christmas to everybody out there who's watching.
Merry Christmas. We hope that you're enjoying this Ice Corp's 23rd Santa Claus Parade held in Innisfil. And I believe this is the Bondi Photography. You see some good examples of the photography studio on the side of their display. It's always great to capture moments.
Yeah.
A lot of us do that now with our cell phones.
I know. It's always great to see, people with small businesses coming out and showing off their talent, right? We have a lot of people in this town, a lot of talented people, and it's always nice to recognize them.
Well, and the nice thing is that Innisfil has a community investment and improvement program to help small businesses, to welcome them to the community. All they need to do is contact the town of Innisfil, and it's great. Inquire about it and find out how the town can help you start up a new business.
Amazing.
Ooh, I'm looking for some good Latin music maybe to start coming up here, Madison.
I have to put my dancing shoes on.
I know. So we have the Innisfil Latin as an organization, and they have been running out of the Innisfil Community Church. You'll see the community church throughout the parade. They host a lot, and it's nice to embrace the different nationalities that we have that make a community strong.
Oh, of course. Amazing float. So colorful. We have the Innisfil minor lacrosse following them.
That's it.
Got the kids out with their sticks. Doing their cheer. Their jerseys look so amazing, don't they?
They even have their mascot dog. I love the animals.
Adorable.
The children and the animals, they make the parades for me. Merry Christmas. And look at this.
Oh no,
we have
what
a
is
chick. This is all from Egg Smart.
Have you been there?
I have. I
Isn't
had
it
breakfast
good?
this morning.
Oh my gosh, it is so good. My mom, my Nana and I go there all the time.
Yes.
We don't get up, have breakfast in the morning. Oh, Egg Smart, let's go.
Yeah. one of the many great restaurants in the town to grab breakfast, and nice to have them participate.
Oh, we got Frosty on top of the
snowman.
truck.
We have St. James United Church from Stroud.
Wow. And I think we have a few dancers here, Donna.
This is appropriate because Miss Jenny's, they're just located across the road.
Just behind us.
They've won many awards for their all their students from young ages up to teens. So it's a great place to start developing encouragement, self-support.
Yeah. And their outfits, thing
they're
one and thing two, but they're all numbered individually.
I think this is
awesome.
from a Dr. Seuss.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. That's so adorable.
Oh, well, and followed here.
Oh,
yes.
Wow.
There's her float.
So we have the dancers and a float.
Xander Sod that's allowing the float, and we thank them for helping us out for all these groups.
Donna, look at all of the costumes.
Look at that.
Amazing.
That's wonderful. And these are all the little ones that are involved, but it's a long parade route.
Yeah.
They can't all walk it.
They're all dressed up. It's adorable. Oh, and we have my favorite.
Yes.
The Innisfil Veterinary Hospital with all of the
animals.
Dogs, big
we
dogs.
do.
I am an animal lover, and this just makes my day.
They are located on Innisfil Beach Road. Every year they hold a large rabies clinic for all Innisfil residents because they believe in making sure that everybody vaccinates their dogs.
Yes, we have a large forest area
so
around Innisfil.
We have the doctor involved in there and his family. Merry Christmas. Great supporters of the community. You're going to see 2 other veterinary businesses also involved. Santa's Healthcare. This is Innisfil Chiropractic.
Oh, awesome.
And out here we have Dr. Lee with one of the little elf hats on. Merry Christmas.
Oh, come
Merry
over
Christmas,
here.
Dr. Lee.
Thank you.
Thank you. We've got there.
Awesome.
So we have to remember that Santa sometimes needs a little adjustment. We all do, wrapping those presents and taking care of ourselves. It's really important to take care of oneself.
Oh, 100%.
400 Infinity. This is the second participant from the 400 Business Park.
Wow.
And we thank them for their sponsorship. And
Is anyone wishing for a new car for Christmas?
yes.
Got a few wrapped
From the
up
classic
here.
cars to new cars. They got them decorated with a bow. You could just imagine one of those in the driveway.
Up next is Innisfil Junior Broom Ball, which is actually my float today.
There. So tell me all about it.
Oh, wow. Innisfil Junior Broom Ball has been around for so long.
Has it?
It's out of Lefroy, actually.
Okay.
So, we have teams from Kiwi, Bantam, Midget, Juvenile, and we have an adult league as well, right? So it's a little like hockey. A lot of people don't really know about broom ball, but it's huge in this community. And
is it boys and girls?
Yeah, boys and girls.
Okay, so mixed teams.
So yeah, it's mixed teams until juvenile age, but we play on ice. We have some of our teammates here passing the ball around to each other. So yeah.
Look, they're bringing us all the goodies. We just have to stand here. Thank you.
Thank you.
So there we have like candy canes. We're collecting them for the crew, the camera crew here, because they're working hard behind the cameras and they deserve some rewards.
Yeah. So we have our float up here, and we got our banners on, and some of our coaches and stuff on the float, which is awesome. They're in their Innisfil jerseys. But it's a great league. It's not so competitive. It's a lot of family-based things, right?
Nice.
So it's nice. Everyone's so helpful with each other, and it's just a great league to be involved in. So.
Good.
It's great seeing them out today.
One of our local businesses, KJ Excavating, certainly used a lot throughout the summer, and they've taken one of their little bulldozers here, and they have the whole shovel I see filled with Christmas candy. Do you see
so
that, Madison?
nice.
So I imagine that I see them
Pretty sure they
throwing
can just
that
dump that at my
all
house.
out. They got little babies wrapped up. Their first experience.
It's always nice to see,
It
like
is.
people that have been doing this parade for so long, having to do it when they were small and now growing up, right? It's so nice to come back year after year and still celebrate and make sure you're part of the community.
It does.
Right? So,
It does, because they can look back at this. This is on held on Rogers TV, in our community channel. And I actually switched networks to Rogers because of the community channel.
Good.
Because that's where you learn about what's happening, taking pride, and this will be played throughout several weeks, I believe, along with some of the other towns. So the families will be able to capture it, record it, and show it to their family. Look at the little ones. Oh, they're so sweet. There we are. Her first Santa Claus parade.
awesome.
So got children all running along with their, got everything from those reindeer antlers and elf hats and Santa hats. And again, another construction with Canadian Equipment Outfitters. So all the men will be familiar with all the tools too, and I'm sure they've been using those for blowing the leaves off their lawn recently.
Yep.
And one thing I wanted to mention is what's coming up is the Rotary Train, another great organization, all volunteers. They've built the Rotary Trail in Innisfil, up at the Innisfil Rec Center, open for all the public. They hold 5 and 10K runs, supporting the community, all about giving back. All local businesses, owners, individuals that are all members, and we applaud their efforts.
And it's an amazing float there. Look at that.
It is, and
It's
you know,
all
they
bright
take
and
this
colorful.
train, Madison, and they run it throughout the community collecting food for the Innisfil Food Bank. And they have it lit up at nighttime, so it's all lit up, and they go through and they collect the food and then take it to the food bank, which helps them through the
And
holiday
that's
season.
a big train too. Like
It
imagine
is.
all the food that gets
It
filled up with
is.
that. Like that's incredible.
Merry Christmas! Here we have our members of our Rotary.
Awesome.
Photos with Santa, so they are actually having, I believe, their lights and wishes. That's held at the Rec Center on December the 9th. And children can get a photo with Santa. There's silent auction to help with things.
Awesome.
And skates and swimming.
And another dance crew, Donna.
Yes! I know this is
Chelsea's dance.
making you want to do a little
I know,
dance.
right? Get a little warm.
Keeps you
get out.
warm.
Oh, the sun's trying to peek out at us
I
right
think
now.
so.
Just having a great day here with the community. It's amazing to see everybody come out and just here to celebrate.
Chelsea's dance, yes?
And they're looking great in their gray pink. I know they'll be warm dancing all the way there.
This is nice because we have all the dance organizations.
Yeah, I know.
You know, and then they're followed by Miller School of Irish Dance. Have you ever tried that?
No.
Yeah. We did have an Irish festival held here in Innisfil, and it was a great display. They did sheep shearing and Irish dancing, and
amazing flow. We got the candy gingerbread houses. It's awesome. Oh, another one of my favorites.
My favorites too. I just love this. All the dogs.
They're so adorable.
And they even have a dog mascot. This is the Alcona Animal Hospital, and they're located in the Crossroads Plaza in Alcona here in Innisfil.
Such a friendly.
It is, and I am
there.
looking for, because we've got 2 veterinary doctors. I know they're in the crowd. Just got to find them. So we have Dr. Paquette and Dr. Nealon, all from the Alcona Animal Hospital. They've got everything from Dobermans with antlers to little dogs with their sweater coats. This is wonderful.
I bet those dogs are enjoying that long walk
Look at
today.
even the dogs in the car and
That's
the reindeers and the
adorable.
cats. This is where my cats go.
Yeah,
Make
same
sure
with
they're
my
healthy.
dogs. They
There we
they go
are.
Here too. Hi.
Big reindeer on their truck, which is appropriate.
Very appropriate.
Many people remember their pets over the holidays, and they get them little treats and blankets and
Oh,
toys
I know I do.
as well.
I know I do.
Even for my cats, I have to tell you, Madison, I have little stuffed mice, and I have a garland near my cat's food dish, and the little mice are all running over that because you got to have fun.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And children coming to the house love seeing
Yeah,
that
my
part
dogs
of it.
have their little coats on, and we always get them holiday treats.
Right.
It's awesome.
Talking about treats,
Oh yeah,
Johnny Burger.
which is actually behind us as well.
Right.
So if anybody here wants to go grab a bite, that's definitely
Yes, Johnny
definitely a
Burger,
place to
great
go.
place for burgers. And,
Yep.
and they have quite a variety menu. Very popular
Yes,
outdoor
very
cafe
popular
in the
here.
summertime. You see that always people enjoying that. Innisfil's Christmas for Kids.
How important is this?
It is very important, and what you don't know about this, Madison, is that they offer support all year round, not just Christmas, but they help families that need assistance for their children's birthday or birthday parties.
Wow.
And so contacting Innisfil Christmas for Kids, and it also, all the money that is donated to them is just for Innisfil.
That's so
And
awesome.
we need to be aware that there's those less fortunate and to
there
help
is
out.
help out there, right?
Great. Merry Christmas.
Merry
Thank
Christmas.
you. Thank you for what you
Thank
do.
you.
We have Ann Cal, also a member of our Rotary, who's double duty. You find many people volunteer at several organizations.
Got Pizzaville here.
Food, can't forget.
And we got
Georgian
Georgian Downs, also
yes.
where I work as well.
Oh, good
so
work,
yeah. So it's always
good.
nice to see them coming out and
It
supporting
is.
the community. They donate a lot back
They
to the
do.
community, and,
They
and
do.
we're always doing new initiatives to help the community and give back. It's important.
Well, it is through Georgian Downs that we have much of our equipment at the Innisfil Beach Park donated to support groups for the funds for helping different organizations. So they really do give back and have supported our community. We're so proud to have them as a part of Innisfil. So we have our Sea Cadets and our Navy League.
They look amazing today. So much talent, right?
You see many of these boys at the Sea Cadets selling the little tags,
Yes,
and that
yep.
helps support the organizations.
Bertino Kitchens is here as well
yeah,
today.
so a lot of people that have gotten kitchen renovations before
Yep.
the holidays.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, all the little ATVs and all decorated up. And this is for Big Cedar Golf Club.
Amazing.
So they're not out golfing, but they're in their golf carts actually.
Yeah. So my parents actually have a membership here.
Oh.
And yeah, this golf course has been amazing, and a lot of people in Innisfil go there.
Yeah, they love it.
Right? Such a friendly staff and great country club and everything. It's awesome to see them out here today, even in the cold weather.
It is. Well, I think they're reminding people that the season starts early, and they're also about giving back to the community.
That was one of my neighbors over there. Everybody in the community.
That's it. Madison, I think we need to pay special attention to Alcona Home Hardware. We're standing in front of their location today. They are a big sponsor for all these years, 23 years of Kevin Wilson has helped one way or the other by being a member, his family, and supporting the Innisfil Community Events Corporation.
Got somebody dressed up as a Christmas tree.
That's right.
Right into the Christmas spirit.
Here we have some of the ambassadors from the SN District Agricultural Fair.
Wow.
Great ambassador programs, this year's winners.
Wow, they look amazing.
I want to tell you about this big tractor, Madison.
Yes.
Hordinsky Farms.
Hordinsky Farms.
Local farmer. He is a big sponsor of this parade. He is a humble man that gives to so many causes, the fishing derby, the polar bear dip, the New Year's skate. He is an onion grower and he gives back. He gives bags of onions out.
Wow.
But just gives you a man with a lot of heart. So he's given back. So we thank him. And it's his equipment. This is the equipment they use to gather the onions. And the driver is Joey Battle.
It's a huge tractor.
Isn't
so
that?
Nice, isn't it? It's nice too to show the community what we have and how farmers actually produce so much.
Farmers, right? Because this is a big farming community.
Yes.
And our farmland and our farmers are so important to us to now and the future of Innisfil.
Got Kicks 106 here in their truck today. Looking great.
All our country music.
I know my dad has that channel on for
sure. Yes. I put it on every once in a while too because it's nice to know. They tell you what's happening in the community. Nice to my age to hear the different varieties of music.
Look at this float. Innisfil Christmas cheer. The float's filled with children. It's great to see them out here today. A group of girls pulling this truck.
Pulling the truck, yes. Just shows you women have power.
And here are my friends on there. This is Grit Fitness.
Grit Fitness. They just celebrated their grand opening.
Yes, yep. It was amazing to see them there. I've been training with these guys for a while. They're awesome to see them out there. So we got Evan and Sarah on the top. Those are the leaders of this group.
Nice. Merry Christmas.
Put your shirt on. It's awesome to see them out there. It's such a great group that comes together for fitness and health, and it's really nice to be in a small group rather than like a big fitness class or something like that. So they've been doing such an awesome job. They just had the grand opening, which is they're so proud of this new studio. It's awesome. So I definitely recommend going to them. It's incredible. Yeah. They're so nice to each other.
And it's nice to support local too.
Exactly. So check them out.
And here we have Simcoe Child Care Services, again, located on Innisfil Beach Road. Very popular, offering a lot of assistance and great education and support to working parents. And see them often with their school buses, taking the kids from their early morning programs to the schools. They have their mascots today. They're all staying nice and warm. Another sporting event for you, Madison.
Innisfil Minor Hockey. Got all the teams over here set up in their jerseys. Look awesome. Got the hockey net up there with some of the hockey sticks. Another great organization to be involved with.
It is, and I think any sport, it's finding the right one to get involved in, whether it's an active sport or Cubs or Beavers.
Club sports, anything.
It builds some, self, courage and respect and teamwork. Merry Christmas.
AC furnace here as well. Their little Christmas tree in the back. Awesome to see. We also have MMA martial arts over here as well. Everybody has like their little minion hats on.
Driving school for those that need some lessons. I remember having to send my father-in-law back out again as a senior.
Got Innisfil garage doors here.
They got the little house all going behind.
I'm obsessed with little homes. I don't know about
you. This is the whole industry now, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tiny places.
Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I love them. I love them.
Yeah, so we have the Young Chow Garden, dine-in or takeout delivery, again located just on Innisfil Beach Road here in Alcona. So when you're cold and working and tired and you just feel like a treat, it's nice to have options.
And this is one just down the road, right?
Just down the road there.
I've been ordering there for my whole life. It's the best Chinese food I've ever had. Oh, wow. Definitely check them out. It's amazing.
And here's our third veterinary participant. This is in Stroud on Yonge Street, Dr. Wendy Hatch. So her crew that will all be on here. I'm sure she's got her kids on the float as well as staff. There's Dr. Hatch right in the front with her dogs. Her little
beautiful dogs.
Aren't they beautiful?
Wow.
Now are those little Irish setters? Toastmasters. Very important.
They're a public speaking club,
They
right?
are. So if you ever felt a fear of public speaking or you just want to improve your skills, they hold their meetings at the Innisfil Community Church.
That's awesome.
And they're held monthly. And they encourage people to come and try. Just sit in for a session and see what it's like.
Wow. Kids dance party again, like I was saying. Got blow up Christmas minions out the side of the van.
Oh, that's very popular with the children, isn't it?
Yes.
My grandson Nixon loves the minions.
Auto Ranch here with their float.
Another towing company, service in the town.
Here's another great club that I know my dad will love.
Oh, really? Oh, so now I get it, because they're Mustang Club.
Yep.
All Mustang cars.
Yep.
Now, did your dad ever own one?
Oh, no, but just
one of his dreams.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
I'm pretty sure every male would love one of these And the cars look great today.
They do. They've got a
all,
whole parade of black ones from convertibles.
And they're all decked out.
Decked out, revving those motors.
Yep.
I bet you there's a few women behind those wheels too.
I'm sure. I'm sure. Just another reminder of safe driving this holiday season, you know.
It is.
We've got Christmas, New Year's, everything going on.
Right,
Got to make sure
right.
we're safe on the roads, especially.
Right. Reminder also, no, don't drink and drive.
drinking
Not
and
even
driving.
one drink.
Nope.
Because you always have to be prepared, not only for yourself, but for the other person on the road. You hear those engines just revving. Look at this.
Awesome.
They've got lights all in them from on top to down below, decked around the cars. Oh, Merry Christmas.
Got Nantyre Shores Triton football
Oh,
team.
yes.
Awesome right
Go
there.
Tritons. Woo. Here they have their awards. I say they're
Amazing.
holding up all their plaque with their awards.
Got their jerseys on with their padding and everything. Looks awesome. And it looks like they're doing well this year, I think, as well.
I think so. So again, you know, even into high school, it's important to get involved.
Yes. I love their float.
Yeah.
Got the goal posts up there, and their Go Tritons.
Oh yes, they even got their shirt on the goal post as their winning goal.
Got their mascot Triton following them along.
Is that who that is?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Go Tritons. Got Triton Nantyre students following along as well.
Oh, nice. So we have the cheerleading team.
Yep. It's always nice to see the students and faculty come together, especially for these great events.
Yes.
Amazing. It's a great float. Love the gingerbread house.
I'm looking at the costume, and if I'm not mistaken, that is Robin, right? And very involved with all the schools.
Got Innisfil Community Church here.
Now this, yes.
All the different flags represented here.
Yes.
Amazing.
And the Innisfil Community Church is the one that has the food bank.
Yes.
Reverend Howard Courtney and all his staff. They also have a clothing drive that they offer free clothing to the community. They're collecting food throughout the parade. And anybody in Innisfil resident, they hold a Christmas dinner. Anyone is welcome to go and help themselves to the food bank and free
It's so important
clothing.
for this time
no
of year,
questions asked. And it's all about giving back.
Got their band up here. So, Donna, what is that?
The soup cans, because soup cans representing the Innisfil Food Bank.
Right.
So reminding everybody about giving back and the food bank that they have held. So as I said, they're collecting food donations today. And 400 Chrysler, they are the top sponsor of today's parade.
Awesome.
So if you're ever up in the 400 Industrial Park or looking for a vehicle, stop by and thank them for what they've done in helping today. And coming up just after them, Madison, I really want to point out is all the group of the Innisfil Community Events Corporation, ICE Corp. They're all volunteers.
And you're a member as well,
I'm
right?
not. My husband is a member. But this is 23rd year. We have Rod Boynton right there, one of the organizers. And we have many of the other members.
Oh, and there's Mayor Gord right there
yes,
as well.
and I just want to point out 23 years of volunteer group. Polar Bear is next, so make sure you watch them. And we're going to talk about the next group that's helping them out on this side as well. So we have members of the Innisfil Community Events Corporation. The mayor has actually been involved in this for all 23 years.
Wow, that's so important to see,
It is. So here we have our members of council, which I'm a member, Donna Rossetti, in Ward 3. We have our Deputy Mayor, Lynn Dolan, our Mayor, Gord Walkup. We have Bernadette Lougheed, we have Councillor Rob Nickel, handing out goodies. We have Gary Vi from the ICE Corp. We have my husband, Jim, a member of ICE Corp, Christopher Reynolds. We have different members in here. And I know there was other members in the parade. I believe we had Councillor Richard Simpson and Councillor Carolyn Payne.
Awesome.
And we have Councillor Doug Lougheed, who is also in the parade.
It's awesome to see them all here today, supporting the community, coming out,
Yes, it is about attending, I think, the events because it shows that you care.
Oh, yeah. And,
we try to make
nice to see, the members of the community meeting their leaders and people in the council,
I think it's a way of meeting the community in a fun event.
Of course.
And it's not always possible because of family commitments.
Exactly.
We divide and conquer. But this is really about Innisfil community events and the big man himself, Santa
He is here.
Claus.
Santa has arrived, everyone. He's taking a break from getting all the presents all wrapped. And,
Merry Christmas.
There's Santa as well.
Merry Christmas,
Merry
Santa.
Christmas, Santa. Merry Christmas.
I've been a good girl, Santa. Santa even has his little outhouse.
He's got an outhouse there, right?
And what would Santa's float be without children on it? And
Exactly.
Madison, I think that we hope that all the residents and people watching have enjoyed this Innisfil Community Events Santa Claus Parade for the 23rd year.
Yes, I think that it was a great parade.
It is, and it's been so much fun sharing this with you.
Thank you, Donna, for coming out and sharing your expertise and your experience with us in the community. And we're so happy that everyone has been able to watch us and enjoy as much as we were able to today. Just a little bit warmer.
Yeah, and thank you to Rogers TV.
Yes.
And we wish all of you a Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.